Hello and welcome to the Whispers of Remembrance, the teachings of the Voice of Oneness spoken by Kynra and Ori. Today we present the daily meditative thought whisper. Whisper of Remembrance, love allows for choice. The Voice of Oneness speaks. We are in a time of great revealing of hidden untruths everywhere. No place is off limits. This exposure moves through all places and persons around the globe, a reckoning of sorts. Very unstable in appearance, yet it is shaking the facade to its limits, and collapse is the outcome. The same may be said of self-examination, of beliefs, perceptions, opinions. When turned inside out, they may reveal a totally different picture, and transformation becomes possible through choice. One must choose to move in new ways. Not ever is anyone to be forced one way or the other. That holds the energy of resistance, and what you resist persists. The energy will return. It may look different, but it is the same energy. Change comes through choice. One must choose. To force someone is to exert energy against their will, and that is not freedom of choice. Resistance arises, and the pushback will return in greater force. This is not the way of love. Love allows for choice, freely expressed, with no need to force anything. Love simply is. And let's move now to our reflection. This sacred transmission echoes the wisdom of sages throughout time. The moment you force the flower to bloom, it withers. But when you give it space and light, it opens of its own accord. Unknown mystic. Freedom is not the absence of limits, but the presence of choice in love. Inspired by Rumi. In every moment of reckoning, whether global or deeply personal, the soul is not punished, but invited. We are being called to participate in the revealing and to honor the freedom of others as much as we protect our own. The path of love never coerces. It holds space, it bears witness, and it waits, always with open arms. And so it is. Our meditative thought for today. What is it I am choosing? Are my choices aligned in love? If not, how might I choose differently? We listen to these meditative thought statements, and then it's to close the eyes. Place your hands upon your heart. Sit quietly, undisturbed. Breathe deeply, filling your lungs with air, holding for a moment, and then releasing. And then ask yourself, what is it I am choosing at this time? What is it I'm choosing? Are my choices aligned with love? If not, how might I choose differently? And let yourself feel, and whatever arises to arise, without force, just simply be. Perhaps you feel calm. Perhaps you can feel a sense of pulling from within. Whatever it is you feel, it's an answer to your own self-reflection, so that you may choose your path forward. You and only you ought to choose. And now we move to the closing blessing. Beloved presence, may I meet this day with open eyes and a sovereign heart. Let me release the need to control or convert, and instead become a sanctuary of sacred space where others are afraid. May I offer calm. Where choices arise, may I honor freedom. Where love whispers, may I listen and respond with grace. I remember now, love never forces, love simply is. I am Kynra, joined by Ori and the voice of oneness in spirit. And together we thank you for taking the time out of your day to listen to our daily meditative thought. Until tomorrow's whisper, may you go in peace, filled with love, dancing in the joy of remembrance and the blessing of freedom. Bye-bye.